Every year there's this massive river of money that flows from the US government. But for most businesses, it feels completely out of reach, like it's lost in some impossible maze. Well, we're about to show you how to navigate that maze and uncover a truly gigantic hidden opportunity. Take a look at this number, $600 billion. It's so big it almost doesn't feel real, right? That's a 6 with 11 zeros after it. So what on earth does that actually represent? Well, that's what the US government spends on contracts. And get this, it's not a one-time thing. It's every single year. It's a huge, renewable source of business just waiting there for anyone who can figure out how to get a piece of it. And that leads to the real question you've got to be asking yourself. With a pie this big, you can bet your competitors are getting a slice. The only question is, where is all that money really going? So, okay, if the opportunity is that huge, why isn't every company just jumping on it? You'd think they would be, right? Well, the answer is kind of shocking, and it's simple. The whole system is deliberately built to be a barrier. It's a wall, and it's there on purpose. And look, that isn't just my opinion. Experts in this field will tell you straight up, the system is designed to keep you out. It's not difficult by accident. It's a fortress, and the drawbridge is almost always up. This is the thing you really have to understand. All that frustration, those crazy complex forms, the impossible to read regulations, that's not a flaw. That is the system. The confusion isn't a bug, it's a feature designed to filter out pretty much everyone. And these are its weapons, right? The tools of exclusion. We're talking mountains of paperwork, compliance requirements that are just insanely strict, and so much red tape, it's designed to make you just give up. Every single form, every little rule is just another brick in that wall. But here's the thing about a maze. There's always a way through. And for every locked door, someone has the key. In the world of government contracting, especially with the GSA, there's an insider who knows the path. It's the logical question, isn't it? If the gates are locked this tight, who's got the key? How do any companies actually break through and land these incredible contracts? Well, it turns out you need a guide. And in this niche, the ultimate guide has earned himself a pretty interesting nickname, the Godfather. Not because of anything shady, but because he knows the unwritten rules, he knows all the players, and most importantly, he knows how to win. And that person, the guy with the keys to this whole maze, is Michael Price. He's the expert who has spent his entire career mastering this incredibly, intentionally confusing landscape. So you might be wondering, just how good is he? Well, let's let the numbers do the talking. $75 billion. Just let that sink in for a second. It's a staggering figure, and it's the direct result of his expertise. That's the value of the contracts he's helped companies win. See, it's one thing to say you understand a system. It's a completely different thing to deliver results on this kind of scale. That's the track record that gets you a title like the Godfather. But what's maybe even more fascinating than the sheer amount of money is who he's helping. His entire focus is on championing the underdogs, the very businesses the system was built to push away. Yeah, his whole mission is to take this ridiculously complicated, exclusive system and just break it down into strategies that actually work. He's basically handing the keys to companies that were never even supposed to find the front door. And he's focused specifically on small businesses and veteran-owned firms. The very groups that have the most to gain but usually face the biggest barriers because they don't have a whole team of lawyers to navigate all the bureaucracy. And for businesses like these, a government contract, it's not just another check. It can be absolutely life-changing. We're talking about something that provides stability, fuels massive growth, and can totally change the future of a company. So really, this is what it all boils down to. On one side, you've got this immense, recurring opportunity, $600 billion a year. And on the other, a barrier that was literally built to be confusing. The entire game is about figuring out how to bridge that gap. And that brings us right back to the most important question of all. It's clear that getting in isn't just about having a great product, it's about having the right knowledge. So if the whole system is designed to exclude you, what does it really take to get in?